get into our click bars, and our first story for today is from James Gardiner, and he's lamenting over the lack of support for Ghana's film industry. So James Gardiner is a respected Ghanaian actor and also the Deputy Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority, NFA, and he has spoken out about the lack of support facing Ghana's film industry, describing it as one of the major obstacles preventing its growth and also long-term success. Now, in a recent interview, Mr. Gardiner shared his concerns about the state of the local film sector, emphasizing that while Ghana is home to a wealth of creative talent and storytelling potential, progress has remained stagnant due to the weak investment, insufficient infrastructure, and lack of strategic backing. And this is what he said. Support is a huge issue. We don't have that. And he also went there to also claim that without strong support systems in place, filmmakers can't continue bringing out movies, and also they are going to continue to struggle to produce high quality work and reach larger audience, where he said we are in the realm of affairs to promote the kind of quality stuff that we know people will like to consume, so that it brings back that whole excitement about going to the cinema and watching Ghanaian produced films. So I'm hoping that, we've been hearing these excuses all over and all over and all over again. Now we are in a new dispensation. We are in a different dispensation. So I'm hoping that with all these talks, we actually get some work done. Willie, let me come straight to you, because you really follow the film industry, especially with a new crop of movies and film projects that we have here. Is the core problem of Ghana's film industry lack of support, or other things also come to play?
Okay, so if you ask me, I think lack of support is one.
Okay.
It's one of the few things that is affecting us. But I feel let's not start telling ourselves lies to massage our ego, or let's not lie to ourselves, because we keep on massaging ourselves with, there is no support, that's why you're not doing it. But there are people who don't have support and are getting the big jobs done. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I feel we should stop making excuses for ourselves. That has been our problem as Ghanaians for a very long time. Is whenever things are not going how we want it to go, we want to find a way and say, but even our Nigerian brothers, they've given them, the government wanted to stop 419, and they gave them 1 million naira and 2 million naira to invest in their movie industry. Bro, probably that's amount of money that, you see, that amount of that 1 million naira that was sent to better the industry, I'm not sure it affected or it had an impact in Omoni Oboli's career. But she took it upon herself. And look at the kind of movie she's been producing. From her women wives on strike to the most recent Achalugu and the rest. You see?
Love in every word.
Exactly. So it tells you there is a plan for whatever you are doing. You know, okay, we are shooting movies. I want to make sure the movies we are shooting are top-class movies that would get people's attention. What's the marketing plan for the movie? I can tell that there are lots of movies that forget about the storyline. It's just about how well they're able to sell the movie they have. See, people who partnered with Aquaba Magic in the last 5 years, 4 to 5 years. Okay, let me put it that way. In the last 4 to 5 years, the people who have partnered with multi-choice Aquaba Magic, they will tell you for a fact that look at the movies that have been churned out from Amonime's era, which was Anansi Entertainment, to Shirley Frimpong Manso's Madame and all those other movies, even to most recent House of Clue by Ivan Kwashiga, Farmhouse. Look at how beautiful these productions are. I'm not sure there is that mighty government funding to support it. But because someone has empowered that, okay, when you're done, bring it to my network, I'll buy it. So the movies are going well. So what I feel is, I've said this over and over again. If we want to see our movie industry strive, when the regions were 10 regions, they built CNC for each of them. Now let's talk about renovating them into modern day cinema. Not even modern day cinemas. Let's renovate them into a little standard of cinemas.
The CNCs we have across the country.
Because most of them are not
but the
playing their
CNCs,
roles.
they are there to serve their own purpose.
Are they serving those purposes?
Why can't we have the CNC?
Before
because it's basically center for national culture, or most places call their cultural center. So why can't we have that and still have the cinema?
That's where the problem is. It's because the government will tell you there's no budget for this and that and that. So the little you have, make use of it. Because I'm starting from somewhere. You are going to make revenue out of it to build whatever cinemas you want to build. Because if the CNCs across the country is working well, and today I tell you that Onekingmultimedia is producing a new movie, and the movie title is SOCAL, and SOCAL we want to do premiere all over the country. Today we might sit here and say, okay, we are doing the premiere across all the regions. We are all the movie. There are lots of characters in it. So SOCAL is going to Greater Accra, Blessing is going to Kumasi, I am going to Takrady. On that particular day, the whole country, everybody is coming to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Do you know the revenue the government will be making? Do you know what the taxes they will be making? So I'm just saying that, yes, the government, we need to plead to them that we would always need support. Even a program, we would always need the support. But let's not make it look like because we are not getting government funding, we are not able to do what we want to do. We are supposed to do it.
Reluctant.
But yes, that has been our problem for a very long time. It's always, but see, I buy them more right. But you can make it when the government notices that there's a lucrative sector, we can make money out of it. Then we are good to go. Lewen dropped a country called Ghana a year ago. You and I have not watched the movie. Tell me, you and I have not. You and I have not watched the movie. But imagine if when the premiere was going on, there was a plan and they said, "Oh, all the cultural centers, because maybe we can go and start from scratch and build cinemas. All the cultural centers in this country are premiering the movie at 8 p.m." 10 p.m. and probably 12 p.m.
Is this not the purpose the amphitheaters were supposed to serve?
You see,
Exactly.
do you know the problem? The problem we keep having in this country is we always say, "Oh, but we'll go and start this project." Starting a project is what makes it even tough.
We know we have commitment issues.
Starting a project is what's even really tough. From the point of sending to tender, getting government approval, getting contractors, how they will get their money, all those things is a long thing. But if you tell us, okay, every month, CNC, there's this amount of money that goes to CNC, this amount of money that's going in the next 6 months, that money is going to be used to renovate this to this to this to this. Even if it is not a posh theater, we have something that the government can make revenue out of. And that revenue to better the place or even build a 3D cinema for people to go and watch.
Please don't be going too far.
No, I'm just giving examples. I'm just giving examples. And the government too, if you want to support these people, support them the right way, because most of these movie people, when they come, they don't know how to talk. They'll come and tell you, we want cars. No, that's not what they actually need.
But they want the car to be able to go to their location to shoot the movies.
See,
because we know that most of our roads are in deplorable state. So now they need V8 so that when they jump in the pothole, they will not feel it. It will not affect their cameras and their equipment.
The car will be able to project your movie for you.
The car will
you see, no, that's where they get it wrong. If the government gives you grants to shoot the movie, you know, okay, you've been given, probably SOCAL wants to shoot a movie and she's been given a grant of $1 million. The $1 million, you know you have a budget for transportation, you go and rent a car. So at the end of the day, if you are done shooting the movie and across all the country, you are even selling a ticket for 100 cities.
You at least get
and you have 3 sessions in all the regions and you are breaking bread. You would pay the government's grant to the government, and the car that you want, even if it's Tesla you want to buy, you would have money to buy.
Okay.
And get something.
Because you invest in what you eat from.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Precious, your submission on this one.
You know, I always say before support comes in, people mostly look at your hard work.
Yeah.
And then our industry has been so reluctant. Nothing is coming from it. We are being so lazy. Should I use that word? I don't know, really.
Oh
it
no,
the
I
right?
don't think they are being lazy. It's
No,
no, they are, no. When we say lazy, we are not being fair.
No,
I
didn't get
believe
what
when
you said.
I believe
didn't
when
get
you
it.
said the industry has been lazy.
No, it's not
no,
lazy.
it's not lazy.
Because people are still shooting
People
works.
are still
Okay.
doing
People
their
are
best.
doing-
People are still shooting movies.
Okay.
So it's
So
not.
let's
It's,
say we are
it's
being
not about them
reluctant.
being lazy.
So
The
if-
system
if-
there is not helping.
If we
Let's
are not
not
seeing
use that
your
as an
works,
excuse that the system is not helping.
If we are not seeing your works, how do you expect the support to come to come? And then most of the time, if they are going to get the support from the government, they want it in the other way around. I don't know. Somebody wants to go for it and then keep it to him or herself.
Yeah.
You see that thing? So we'll be blaming the government whilst we ourselves, we are not working on whatever we want it to work on. So we want them to project the hard work, do their best. At least the little they get, at least it will be more enough to produce whatever they want to do.
Okay.
And then the support would at least come from the good works that they are doing.
They have done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that brief. Why?